Yo, what up, homies? It's your boy Psycho, and today we're going to be showcasing a cosmetic loadout, probably one of my favorite underrated loadouts out there. And we start this off with a 2v2 at the John Wick spot, and you already know we pull up with the flintlock clap. You already know what it is. And then, of course, I'm playing random duos as well. The dude I played with was really cool. He was a nice kid, and I believe he claps him right here. Alright, so this is basically, we eliminate these two off the drop, and we have the John Wick house for ourselves. Tons of people landed at Paradise. But basically what happened with this recording was, I thought I was recording in Streamlabs, and it turned out at the end of the game, after everything had happened, and I won, I actually did not. So I'm going into replay mode, and I thought, at first I wasn't even going to record commentary over the replay, but replay mode is actually more high quality than I thought it was, so we're just going to work with this, and I'll basically just explain everything play by play. But with this showcase, this is, I basically did a showcase on this cosmetic loadout a while back before I did commentary, but I had to delete that video. But basically what the deal is, I used the AC/DC pickaxe, and I used the Brainiac skin, and I basically just call it the Frankenstein loadout, because it's basically the male Ghoul Trooper, and then you have the electric with the AC/DC pickaxe, and it kind of just reminds me of like Frankenstein, so that's why I like to call it that. But I think it's one of the craziest combos that I really enjoy, and I don't see it ever. I've never seen anyone use this pickaxe and skin combo. I actually saw someone use this skin in this game, which was a surprise because I never see anybody with it. But you already know we clapped him. So we're gonna pull up with a second encounter that I have. I believe it's like we actually have an encounter mid-game. We basically rotate out. There was people at Divot that I ended up facing, and they were a pain, dude. This is where my teammate got eliminated. Yeah, so we encounter people at Divot, and I'll just explain a play-by-play of what happened. So there were dudes at Diner. I sniped at one, and then I pulled up, and there's like a little build fight over this hill here. And this is where my teammate ends up dying, and it's just me to clutch it out. And the kid was really nice, man. He said that he had only gotten like 20 wins in total, I believe, and he started in Season 7. And it's just crazy the difference between random duos on PC and random duos on console. Because when I do random duos on console, that's when my teammate gets hit right there. When I do random duos on console, no one ever has a mic except for the random lucky one person that does. But it seems like on PC, I'd say 9 out of 10 people have a microphone, and everybody's always really chill. So this dude basically just watched me out the rest of the game. I wasn't able to get his reboot card, and you'll see why here. I was basically being pressured by these two guys the whole time. And they were a pain to deal with, honestly. They played pretty passive, but also aggressive at the same time, because I would clap one, and then they would back off. I actually didn't play too bad, though, honestly. This was a solid game. And so I have to keep in mind, everything is a 2v1 here, so I have to play it safe, but also get one down to put them at a disadvantage, or at least an even advantage. So I've got the dude build battling me on top, and then this dude down low is pressuring me with a minigun. Very scummy move, but it's a smart move, so, you know, it works, it works. So I pressured the dude with a minigun hard, so I know he's not going to peek out for a while, but I know that I also need to eliminate him to put him at that disadvantage. But the dude's still on top, of course. And this is where we basically, I'm just trying to retake height, but also not let this dude heal, because I knew that there were heals at the bottom from where I eliminated somebody, and I didn't want him to get that. The first dude that I knocked and eliminated, I didn't want him to get it. I think he might have been AFK there, or just had no idea what was going on. I honestly don't know. And I basically try to get out of this box because I don't own any of those walls, and his teammate can edit. And then he just basically launch pads out. I try to laser him a little bit. As you can see, I hit him for 27. I basically know the only way I'm going to knock this dude is if I snipe him, so I start going for that. And this is basically where I realized the reboot card is already gone. Just the time ran out, but the dude was really chill about it. I told him that I would try to pay him back and get a win for him since I couldn't get his card. So I basically go to the reboot van by Lazy, just to see if they were rebooting. They weren't, so I'm going to show you what happens in the end game. And where he said he had such a low win count, I told him that I would grind up material and try to sweat the win like it's arena for him, because he said that he had never really gotten a lot of wins that he deserved. He had only gotten a few that he actually earned himself. So I wanted to get this guy a win. He started in Season 7. You got to be nice to the new players. He's a really nice kid, so I wanted to sweat the win out for him. Basically, we abuse L2 just then. So after I get some hits on these guys, I start boxing up and playing it safe. And one thing I realized about the people in front of me is that after fighting them for a little bit, they have the Storm Tracker Sniper. So once they rotate to the left, I realize that's where the circle's at. And that's sort of a tip that you guys can learn as well. If you're facing off against somebody with one of those Storm Tracker Snipers and you see them rotate to an area, follow them to that area early, because that means they know where the storm circle is, so you want to go to that as well. So you basically use some other person's loadout advantage to your advantage if you're observant enough. So this is me basically just observing this a little bit, waiting for a peek shot that I can get on him to get one down. I think there were still like 10 people left in this match. Let me see. Oh yeah, I could have at least turned the map on. My bad, guys. Yeah, there were 10 people left exactly. So I'll basically start trying to take peek shots on him. And at this point, I'm trying not to get sniped. This dude pulls up from me on the side. But I'm also trying to realize if there's an opening where I can knock them all down without getting sniped at the same time, though. So as you can see, I'm trying to jump a little bit because I really don't want to get sniped. And see the dude that rotates off the top to the left? That's the dude that was sniping me earlier with the Storm Tracker Sniper. So I told my duo partner that was watching, I was like, okay, that's probably where Circle is since he had the sniper and he's rotating over there exactly. And as you can see in just a second, you'll notice that I was right about that call out. It was a pretty good call out, honestly. So I believe he's 1v2ing over there, possibly, in retrospect. And then this dude pulls up as well. I laser this guy right here. Hit him for about 80. And then this dude as well, I try to go for some shots. Then, of course, this dude's got to rotate out because of Circle pushing in. And we were hitting a lot of our shots right there. We were doing a ton of damage. And so this is where I try to keep in mind that Circle's going to be over there, like I called it. And so I start rotating early, because I know there's at least 1 or 2 people in that box that can shoot me while I'm pushing. So I rotate early, in hopes of them not expecting me rotating early. And see, I get shot by the Storm Tracker Sniper right there, so I know exactly that's how he knew. I basically just try to use cone protection and all that good stuff. And also side protection. And I noticed these 2 people were fighting right here, so I'm like, alright, I gotta play this safe. If I can knock 1 or 2 and play off the third party, then I got a chance at it. So I'm basically just trying to get an angle without getting sniped by the other 2 people. We hit him with a nice shot right there. I'm just trying to wall up, get high ground back again. In a situation like this, you really want to make sure that you have high ground, because if not, you're going to have 1 dude pressuring you from top and 1 dude just W keying from mid or bottom. So at this point, they're walling up down here. It's a 2v2 v1v1. I don't know why it says some dude's way in the storm. What is that? I guess that's me, the map's messed up. And so I keep trying to pressure these dudes right here. I have so much ammo in my inventory. I think I had like 200 right at this point, where I was like, all right, I might as well just waste their mats, and I'll have the mat advantage. So I had like, I believe I had 2,500 mats at this point, like 2,000 or 2,500. And I had 200 ammo, so I was like, all right, if I have mat advantage, then I can just keep wasting theirs, and I'll have rotations. And so in my inventory, I had, I believe, like 3 minis, a big, smokes, combat, and a blue AR. And of course we got these people in storm. This guy stays in the storm for a second for some reason. I keep trying to bait the dude in the 1v1 with a sniper shot. See right there, I baited him. And a lot of times, if you can get somebody to, if you can just somehow bait their sniper shot, they're gonna have to go for a reload, and once they go for that reload, you pressure so they can't get another sniper reload. And I do that all the time in solos, and it really helps. But it's super risky to bait the sniper shot. And then I can see this guy right here is underneath the ramp. And so, right here I start scrolling through my inventory to see if I have a trap. I realize I have a trap. Unfortunately, he's got a wall on his left side, so I have to put it in the back to maybe get it, and then I dip out right here. This is where I use a launch pad, because I'm like, okay, everybody's rotating, I might as well use it. So it's a 2v2v1. I'm at the disadvantage. I try to land on his build so I can extend out, but I place cones over so he can't edit. And then I try to laser, because I know these dudes are using my launch pad, so I try to get that advantage on him. Then I try to get hide as well, because I know he starts pushing me. At this point, I realize he has hide on me, so I play low ground just a little bit. This dude just W keys my box, so I use a smoke instantly. At this point, my health is like... I don't know how to get the health bar up, but I don't want to do it since I'm just recording right now. My health is like... I think it's at like 99 or 100 right now. No shield at all. So I use 2 minis, and I try to get off the big... This is where I'm in the storm, and I cancel the big so I can get out. I was just going to use the big and take some storm damage, but I didn't want to risk it. I have these dudes rotating in my box. I believe I'm super weak right here. I have like 75 health maybe, but instead of healing, I take shots because I know they're at the storm disadvantage. So that's the dude with the Brainiac skin that I was talking about earlier. It's the last guy left. So I'm going to take the map off. Oh. Wait. My bad. Alright, I'm taking the map off because it's a 1v1. So basically, I use the smokes. I consider using a big shield right here, but I decide not to. I decide to go for the pump because he knows exactly where I'm at, so I decide to use that. As you can see, we're using cone advantage to protect against edits and hide. He breaks me down. He, right in here, he gets in my box, and at the end, I have 30 health. At this point, I have 30 health. I have 30 health at this point right here. He's missing every single shot. And I jump off and hit a flick shot. And that's basically it, man. I had 33 health at this point, I believe. Let's see, let's get us a nice... Where you at, brother? Oh, you already know. Get us a nice thumbnail. One of the best skin combos in the game. One of my favorites. The Frankenstein loadout. I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I may do this in the future. If I forget to record, this actually wasn't that bad. I just sort of do a live commentary on it. No edits. Go straight through it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And let me know if you want to see more like this. Let me know if you want to see more, like, specific loadout showcases. So... Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to drop a like. Appreciate it.